Scorpio, welcome to your reading for the year of 2026. Let's see what's in store for Scorpio for the year of 2026. If you are returning, thank you so much for all your support in 2025. I really do appreciate it. I'm very grateful. If you are new to my readings, welcome to my readings. I do tarot card readings based on your astrology sign. All the other signs should be available on my profile, depending on where you're viewing this. You're more than welcome to view your sun, moon, or rising. I also do a reading on my Patreon channel. Sorry about that. Which I will explain more about at the end of the video. On that note, let's see what's in store for Scorpio for the year of 2026. It's funny because I view a lot of videos and you don't see, the tarot card person that actually, I don't know if this is a message in itself, but you don't always see them like mixing the cards and like pulling them out of like the deck. Like I'm doing that right now, and then all of a sudden they're like, oh wow, this card and this card, and so you can tell that like they may have like pre-picked, certain cards. So I like to show that I'm like actually mixing these cards in person for you. So let's see what's in store for Scorpio. So the year begins with you having to think outside of the box, you having to come up with some new ideas. There's a new set of circumstances coming your way. I get the feeling you're being given a challenge or a new set of circumstances, which again, you're going to have to like really think about. There's like a plan that needs to happen on your part. You're going to be getting support for whatever this is, but something has to change. Something has to shift. Something has to be updated. Something has to be made new. I don't know why the number 6 is important. It could be something that you have 6 months to work on this, or 6 weeks. But again, you are being supported. There's some shift that needs to happen. It's very important that you make this change. There are a number of people depending on you to make this change, whatever this change is. You're also having to deal with some legal paperwork in February. There is like something formal is happening. There's some like it could be court, it could be municipal government, it could be federal or state, provincial, depending on where you are. There's going to be a reluctance to get this done. But there's something that needs to happen. There's movement, there's shift, like something is shifting. Yeah, there's going to be resistance. Whoever's involved in this. But something needs to happen, something needs to move. Yeah, somebody's going to be disappointed. I don't get the feeling it's you. I get the feeling that you are involved in helping find a solution to whatever this is. But whoever it is involved with, they are disappointed. because this is being imposed on them. This is being forced on them. They're not happy with whatever this is. And I don't think you're going to tell them that this has to happen, but you know this has to happen. Don't ask me why, but in your mind, like this needed to happen. This needed to be addressed. This needed to be taken care of. There's like, you're tired of games. You're tired of, yeah, you don't want, how can I put this? You're not interested in people like taking advantage of other people. You're interested in like some kind of justice being served. And by April, things are stable. There's no real surprises on your part. Whatever had unfolded up until this point, it hasn't really had a big impact on you, except for you standing your ground on what you think is right. You're worried that something's going to be taken away from somebody that you care about, but I don't see it happening. You're very, very concerned with whatever this is. Like, you're very involved in whatever this situation is. Yeah, you're worried there's going to be some kind of like repercussion or like revenge or something like that. But I don't see it. There's somebody's getting a lot of things are moving, things are shifting. Like in May, there's some kind of resolution, whatever this is happening. And there's going to be a lot of like worry about making the right moves. I don't know if like there's a house being sold or there's a significant amount of money involved here, and it's not directed to you, but you're worried for this person. It could be like a child or a sibling or a parent. You're there to support. You're there to help with whatever this situation is. Yeah, there's a lot of worry on your part. And by the spring, there's a thank you on their part. I think you're going to be getting some of this money as a thanks for your support throughout this whole ordeal. And you're kind of like saying, no, you don't need to, but they're insisting on it. It's not like, it's a good chunk of money, but it's not a huge amount. Somebody's going to be upset. But it's the right thing to do. Whatever that means. So I'm going to leave things here. I'm going to go to the extended on my Patreon. You're more than welcome to join me there. For those of you who are new to my readings, I do extra readings on my Patreon channel. The link is listed somewhere on the video or in my bio or in the description for this video. Depending on where you're viewing this, you're more than welcome to join me there. I do an extra reading for the price of a coffee, but this is going to be a bit more expensive because it's for the full year. It's not going to be a huge amount, but it'll still be affordable. If this is where we leave things, thank you so much for liking, commenting, connecting with these videos. The more you interact with them, the more the algorithm has a tendency to share these with people who haven't had the opportunity to view it just like you did. I wish you all the best for 2026. Love, prosperity, health, joy. I wish you so much, And thank you again for your support. Take care of yourself. Namaste. And I'll see you in February.